This is real speed. Y'all ain't never seen nothing like that. Basic maneuvers engaged. Oh my God. Saw that clip a long time ago when I was driving one of Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s Spec 5D RTR drift cars. And that goes perfectly with today's video sponsor, which is Omaze, who's giving away one of RTR's Mustang Spec 5 wide body 750 horsepower freaking sweet Mustangs. And you know, I love Vaughn Gittin Jr. and I love the RTR team. And so I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna love the fact that Omaze is giving away a 750 horsepower Roush supercharged RTR Spec 5 car. You guys know I've driven the RTR cars. We've had tons of fun with them on the channel. They perform, they rip, they look amazing. And now you guys can enter for a chance to win this 1 of 10 RTR Mustang by simply visiting omaze.com/McFarland. But that's not it. Not only do you win the car, you win VIP access to a Formula Drift race of your choice. As one of Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s biggest fans, I would take that opportunity any day of the week. And like every Omaze giveaway that we've talked about on the channel, the proceeds from your guys' donations when you enter for a chance to win go to helping a charity or a nonprofit. And in this case, it's Folds of Honor. Folds of Honor provides educational scholarships for the spouses and children of America's fallen and disabled veterans. To date, they've awarded over 29,000 scholarships in all 50 states, as well as Guam, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. Also, congrats to Nate, who won the last competition I talked about, which was the Ford GT. So guys, I want to thank Omaze for sponsoring today's video. It's a great opportunity for you guys to enter for a chance to win RTR Mustang Spec 5, VIP access to hang out with Vaughn Gittin Jr. and the team at a Formula Drift race, and helping out a great cause. So head on over to omaze.com/McFarland after the video. But for now, let's get to the live action.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Love you too, bro. I don't know what broke, guys. The input shaft or the output shaft? This transmission has been unbelievably reliable. When's the last time Ruby had a transmission problem? I don't think she ever has. Unbelievably reliable. This thing's been so reliable for so long, and then this, Ruby, frick. Ooh. That's supposed to be like that? It's like a moment of silence as we all watch it loosely fall out of the front of the transmission. That's a good sign, though. Yeah. It's probably not very damaged internally based on that clean shear. See, what happens is there's too many bald eagles enter the Torquinator at one point in time. Brakes are clean off, dude. Look at that. That is crazy. Telling you guys, Ruby's making the sauce every time we bring her out. You know, we turn her up a pound, we turn her up another pound. Transmission was reliable for several years. So many heat cycles. Sometimes parts just start to weaken, and Kevin was telling me it'll happen on the 1-2 shift. Kevin and Jack Stan called it perfectly. Our input shaft is cooked. All right, guys, I don't want to do this without talking to you guys first. How do you feel about doing a peel on the back of Ruby and we start fresh with a whole new setup? Just throwing it out there. You know, it's been on there for a couple years now, so maybe we just get a whole different bumper. I don't know, so that we can keep this one. Think about it. Drop comment ideas below. What you got there, dude?
I think you did something here.
I'm talking about your drink.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
That's cooked, man.
Yeah.
Radial life, huh? A little harder on stuff.
A lot of these. While getting mad at her.
So guys, we broke a transmission and a torque tube. Combo move. Son of a biscuit,
You're not
dude.
supposed to hard stop like that.
At least the diff holds up. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, once we upgraded the diffs to the spool and all that, you ain't breaking those no
Yep.
more.
So we talked to RPM a little bit about a solution for maybe what's next to make these transmissions better. Who knows?
Maybe we'll just start cutting.
James wants to cut up Leroy and put the transmission in the front. Might be the move, might not be the move. We don't know. All right, ladies and gents, listen, here's the deal. We not only have the spare transmission all the way up in this unit. RIP, dude, will forever be missed. That thing's got to go back to RPM to get fixed. We got the spare trans up in Leroy. This just in today. We have prototype products from Motion Raceworks. The first official bottom left alternator bracket for the LS. So there's really no one who sells a bottom left alternator mount. Motion was like, we'll build you one. They built us one. And now, hopefully, Leroy will not fling belts off every run.
Nice thing about that product, you won't find one that's tighter. That is the tightest an alternator can be to the block.
Yeah, oh yeah, that thing is, look at the spacing on that. There really is none.
Real tight, compact setup. You need an alternator. You
Yep.
already got your mechanical pump on the right side. Boom.
Yeah, in all fairness to our previous alternator bracket, we found out a little problem today. Leroy's balancer actually sits in farther than it should, so it's too close to the crank. Like, I don't know how we got the spacing wrong on that. So that's why this belt rides weird. And then if you put a 6-rib belt on, this actually rides weird. And that's how it always rode on the old alternator bracket. So to fix that, we went down to a 4-rib belt, and then it sits on the outside of the alternator and on the inside of the balancer. And it just all works itself out. What's the goal for today, Jack Stan? Oh, besides flipping me.
750s.
Well,
99,999.
4.9 in the 8th is the most important thing. But we're hoping, we got Dr. Tunemal come with us, we're hoping Leroy and Ruby can make their first ever side-by-side 7-second runs. So, I mean, they both ran 7s, just never together. So I think it'd be a really cool moment to get both cars in the 7s together. And now that Leroy's a little more consistent, we think it's possible. We'll see. Let's fire him up. Make sure everything's good.
Tape your foot to the roll bar so you don't hit the clutch pedal.
I'm not gonna hit it, dude. Come on. Back him out. Clutch feels pretty good. Oh, look at that. Battery's charging. I guess once you do this 16,000 times, you get pretty good at it. Oh, man. Feeling solid, dude. Tell you what, guys, my boy Brent is going to be happy to not have to worry about belt issues on race week. I guarantee you that. He's going to be happy about that.
Fresh air trim.
Dude. We have our honorary second track owner, Tom Bailey, over here doing some testing. You ready to do some more laps?
What's that?
So you ready to beat your lap time?
Oh yeah.
You still hold the only Pro Mod lap.
Wait, no, you can't say that. You have to say I hold the Pro Mod, the fastest lap time in
Okay.
Pro Mod.
Fastest lap time in a Pro Mod. Yeah, I don't want to downplay it. This thing's looking good, man.
And then you can walk away and say he's the only one who's done it.
Yeah, he is the only one who's done it. Oh, I love this thing. All right. Let's go make some runs. was completely maxed out last time we were here. So we got a turbo that might be leaking a little bit. You gotta remember pointing on that.
You gotta remember, those turbos have been on this car now for what, 2.5, almost 3 years that they haven't come off.
They've been on for over 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Well, how do we know it's turbo though? Just educate guess.
It being on diesel is usually when a turbo smokes.
Oh.
If it was motor, it would smoke higher.
Hey, what do you think?
Turbo or something else?
We're gonna find out today, folks. Thanks for joining us. Side by side, 7-second pass. James is gonna make a hit, I'm gonna make a hit, and then hopefully we're gonna meet out there and do it. Or should we just right off the hit, run together?
Last time you had this car here at a test session, the first pass was awesome.
Yeah.
And,
Ruby always.
always was awesome.
She does it. Okay, let's just run it first rip then.
Let's do it, dude.
All right. Hell yeah.
Sweet.
You know the deal.
Who can reduce the tire pressure the quickest?
I'm already on the next tire, dude.
Come on, James, step it up. Step it up, Jack Stan.
Check it out in here, guys. Zoom in on that. Brand new alternator bracket on a Ruby, and this is from War Speed. I don't know if you guys remember, we went to their shop in Australia way back in the day. Troy from War Speed sent us an alternator bracket. He's like, I'm tired of seeing you guys struggle. And so we're gonna try out the War Speed alternator bracket today, see how that works.
Let's go.
Come on, Leroy, One pass. One pass. That's a real tough brake situation. At least I almost made it off the track this time.
Almost. At 168.
Okay, that was pretty sick. Hey, buddy.
Strictly swift tire prep. So the second I let go of the button, it didn't even move. It just went. So I stopped, backed up, and went to the other.
I know, I was worried about that. Sometimes at these tests and tunes, guys, they prep one lane for radial cars, one lane for slick cars, and yeah, you were screwed. Yeah, so for the first time ever, it broke on the 3/4 shift. No.
Tell you back with this?
I was hoping you could tell me back with your parachute. Real tough break, dude. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like drive shaft because I heard a bunch of noise in between. I'm curious what I went in the 8th because it felt so strong through the 60 foot.
It looked good and sounded good.
That's why he smells it good.
Oh boy. So if you guys remember, the last time we did this was on race week and Leroy towed Ruby. But hey, you know, today Ruby's returning the favor to Leroy. And he just ran a 7 and he's telling me back, hey guys. Now I don't even feel bad today. The other day I felt kind of bad. Now I'm like, we're just pushing the car so hard. I just understand, you know, it's not Leroy's fault. Now we're pushing him to the absolute edge every run. It's kind of our fault, so you just got to deal with that. Ooh, 503.
Close.
Yeah, the last one
Damn. Going at 8.4 at 115 miles an hour. What'd you go?
506 and went 796.
796 and towed her home. Damn, 160.
It
That's
was slow to the 6119.
So all in all, the review on Leroy is that we are now giving him the traction he's wanted all along.
Yeah.
And now we have to figure out our drive line to back it up because with the slicks, life was easy, you know? Now, and we've been running a stock C5 drive shaft all these years, and we're kind of guesstimating that's breaking the drive shaft, then tearing it. I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Well, now it's breaking them both every time, so it's hard to say what's happening first.
I actually think the transmission might be okay.
Yeah.
Because when I was driving back, I don't know. It's so hard to say. I don't want to.
Until it's apart, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But the thing with the radials is now that it's dead hooking, it's peak,
Dead.
It's peak load. The
There's
load magnified
no-
200-300%, and it's just tearing up the next
Yeah,
peak.
there's
now.
no give.
Zero.
No give with the radials. So it worked out okay when we were going 8.0s and 790s for those, you know, we did what, 7-8 passes the other day. But now we're going 760s trying to go for a 750, and it's like the difference, that half a second difference is, you know, we're running 400 or 500 more horsepower to do it, and it's just the boost controller's peaked out, transmission's peaked out, the drive shaft's peaked out. Luckily, them Tech Speedball Eagles aren't peaked out, but
Yeah, we found those limits.
go Ruby. Golly. Oh, it started breaking up again. We're also wondering if we're just in that boost range where we're starting to not be able to hold spark, because these are the original. Zoom in on these bad boys. These are the original truck coils that came on Ruby's iron block when we got her. So we're wondering if maybe it's time to get some higher quality coils, the Holley Smart coils, and maybe some higher quality plug wires, because we're just running more boost. We got Dr. Tunema on there.
It's definitely blowing the spark out because you can see it's getting like rich spikes in it. As soon as he shifts into high gear and puts real good load on it, that's when it starts doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sad day for you, good day for me. Collective data, broken
Yeah.
car.
hey, you know, we came out here to race, and we did race, and I technically won, so thanks for watching. Technically I lost because I got towed back by him, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, but I guess we gotta fix it.
Yeah.
We're gonna fix it.
Third time in 3 weeks.
I think we're coming up with a plan to do something big. We might do it.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge. We're coming up with a plan to do a bunch of changes. We'll update you on that later. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale.
We'll freaking see you later.
Look at that.